Hello everyone. The final showdown between India versus New Zealand. It's not a bilateral match. It's a World Cup final. After 54 matches, we are finally about to see a new winner or an old winner. Only time will tell. New Zealand are the first team. Actually, they have reached the final for the second time, 2021, when it was in UAE and Oman. India was the original host. India only got the hosting rights and everything. UAE and Oman shared it. But this time it's against India. Earlier they lost against Australia when Aaron Finch was the captain. Warner, Smith, Marsh were there. Stark, Cummins, Hazelwood. But Kane Williamson was there. Only one player is missing from that squad. If you see, Martin Guptill was also there in that New Zealand side. But now they have got Saifat, Alan, and Mark Chapman, Rachinder Vindra. Young squad, young brigadier. We can see in the form of Mitchell Santner. So we will talk about now India versus New Zealand. So and you have worn a black shirt. Are you supporting Kiwis? Like on a personal note, what do you think? Like, is it coming home for New Zealand?
It's a tough question to answer, and I wore black for the sake of it. It's not that I'm supporting black. My heart is still with India, the men in blue, definitely being an Indian. But my head is actually confused because this match can go either way. Whoever plays better on the day wins the contest, in my view. Now, there are a lot of factors to be taken into consideration. The pitch that will be used at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad will be a mixture of red and black with more red soil than black soil. And this is the same pitch, to put things into perspective in simple words. This is the same pitch that was used for the South Africa Canada game that was played, I think, on 9th or 10th of February, where South Africa made 210, 215, and Canada in reply made 160 odd. It's that kind of a match. So we are expecting a good contest, sporting wicket. So it will not be a slow wicket. So that is one thing. Secondly, if you look at the records, see head-to-head, India dominates, no doubt, against New Zealand. But in World Cups, T20 World Cups, it's 3-0 to the Black Caps. India has not beaten New Zealand yet in T20 World Cup history. Okay, and the other factor that is need to be taken into consideration from India's point of view and from Indian fans' point of view, the Indian cricket team has not won a World Cup on a Sunday. They won the 50 over World Cup, the 50 over World Cup in 2011. That was on a Saturday. They won on another Saturday the T20 World Cup 2024. Then they won the T20 World Cup 2007, which I think it was on a Monday. And of course, they won two Champions Trophy on Sunday, but on World Cups, they've not won. They've lost the 2003 World Cup, 2014 World Cup, and I now should not remind people of the 19 November 2023. That was also a Sunday. So India definitely are up against a lot of history. New Zealand jinx, Ahmedabad jinx, because from 2023 onwards, they have played 32 games, India, and have won 30. But two of the losses have come at the Narendra Modi Stadium. So this ground and everything favors New Zealand in that way. New Zealand will believe they can do it, but they have to play well. The thing that will help India, I think, is the crowd support. The crowd support will be there. But to be honest, I don't want to create controversy on this final day. Ahmedabad does not give the vibes like Calcutta and Mumbai. I'll be honest with you. Mumbai and Calcutta uplifts you. Ahmedabad, somehow I've seen it fails to do that to that effect. But we'll see. They might prove us wrong today. But saying so, if you look at the matchups, it's all down to New Zealand. I mean, if New Zealand if they win the toss, I know you will say bat first, but I have a feeling Mitchell Santner might want to chase, which might backfire on them, but it may not. So it depends. I feel the toss will be a factor, but not a big factor. I think whoever wins the toss will do what they want to. I think they want to chase, but you can win batting first if you put runs on the board. I think 180 plus batting first will be a very good score to defend on the big day, I think. So,
Yeah.
saying everything, I will not choose a winner, but I'll say let the cricket win, let the better team on the night win. I mean, watch for New Zealand point of view. Just a few question mark is that suppose Allen and Seifert both get out early in the power play, then who handles it? But they have a very stable middle order. There's no doubt about it. Glenn
Mm.
Phillips is in good form. Mark Chapman is there. Dal Mitchell is there. Rachid Ravindra, I'm not including him because he's been okay form, but he's been in very good form with the ball. Ravindra. So it all promises to be a great contest. And for India's point of view, if I was in the Indian team management, I would have made a very bold call and drop Varun Chakravarti and bring in Kuldeep Yadav. But the Indian team under Gautam Gambhir does not have the guts. So I don't see that change happening. Abhishek will still, you can still carry a batter out. I mean, Abhishek has also been in woefully out of form. But you can still carry a batter because batting mein aapke paas, you've got 7, 8 batters. So even if one fails, 6 batters can cover you up. But in bowling, that's not the case for India because if one bowler always goes for 50, 60, which Varun is giving at will, then it's a problem because India don't have a good six bowling option. I mean, Shivam Dubey is there for the sake of it. He's not your reliable single bowling option. So I feel Kuldeep can be given a chance. And Kuldeep is no newbie. He's a very experienced campaigner and a champion bowler. So he can be the X factor if he can come into the side. But I don't see that change. So if I was in the Gautam Gambhir camp, I would have made one change. New Zealand will go with same team. I don't see any change. They'll play matchups. Cole McConkey, Glenn Phillips, like that. Matchups they'll play. They know how to do it. So I expect a good game. If you ask me, crowd favorite is with India, but my cricketing logic is saying it's coming home to New Zealand.
Yeah, India hasn't won a final in on Sunday, but Champions Trophy was another thing. It was kind of organized, we can say, deliberately at Dubai only, all matches, all five matches. Many ICT fans won't like it. They could have arranged one match at Abu Dhabi as well, but that didn't happen. You played all five of that. But see, at that final, New Zealand was only the opponent. There was Virat, there was Rohit, there was Shubman, there was Ravindra Jadeja. Shami was also there. Five players. They're there. Like, and it is a 50 over forward game. Changes quite long time. 20 overs, one or two overs, couple of balls can change the momentum. And yes, if you look at the dimensions of Ahmedabad, the Narendra Modi Stadium, the iconic ground and everything, no, the straight boundaries I'm seeing, a long on, long off, and deep and straight one, 75 to 82 meters. It's not a big one. See, there's a difference between having a biggest capacity of 132,000 and the biggest boundaries. MCG has the longest boundaries. They have 90 meter straight boundaries, 85 to 90 meter. That's the difference. It's a similar, I'm not saying same kind of Wankhede wicket or a Kolkata kind of ground, but it's a similar. And New Zealand have the firepower. They play in very small grounds. We are aware of that. New Zealand don't have that many big grounds, but they play a lot of cricket in BBL. Finn Allen was in BBL, played a Perth coaches and everything. Big grounds is used to it. He also played one of match against India in the 50-20 international match. But everyone is neglecting the factor of Team Seifert, I would say, because Team Seifert scored a half century against South Africa in the semi-final. Then Finn Allen got into fifth gear and said, "Okay, I will win the match for you." But Team Seifert's contribution is also important. See, even if top order gets failed, they have got Chapman, Rachin Ravindra, Glenn Phillips, Darryl Mitchell at number 6, the stabilizer at number 6. Wow, I mean, what do you need? James Isham is also there. They have got Mitchell and McConaughey can also bat. A lot of batting is a calm people, nice people. And I just don't get one thing, like Ayan, Pat Cummins took a photo of the wicket in 2023 final on the 18th, I guess, 18th of November or something like that. And yesterday also Mitchell Santner took a photo. I mean, how come the players are allowed to carry phones? I noticed this thing from 2021. Like, you remember India played against New Zealand at WTC final, inaugural one. Virat was also having a phone at the ground. He was also scrolling the phone like this, like as I'm doing like this thing, and he was talking with someone or thing like how it is allowed. Like after the match, you're allowed to talk with anyone. How is this new ICC logistics? Because see, there was also a report coming out that Pat Cummins gave the pick to someone like no credible sources, huh? To Nathan Leon, asked about the pitch, how it will pan and everything. Like the same thing can also happen for New Zealand. Like they've got a lot of ex legendary players. I won't take the name, but I will take. There's Daniel Witter is there, Jitan Patel is there, two legendary spinners for New Zealand who are still working in coaching staff and everything. Anything can happen. I mean, seriously, how come phones were allowed in the ground? You remember that Hansi Crony was having a earpiece in his neck, in his ear, sorry. During Ganguly incident, Ganguly reported it like how he's talking with the coaching staff and taking some tips and everything from the data, laptop and everything. How is this allowed? Wow, this is not at all good. Like, see what is happening. No, the unnecessary people can also get into the pitch and everything. I won't take the name of those unnecessary. It's very risky to name those. You must have got what. But this entire pitch, you're taking a pics of it. Already you can get reports of that from the data. Everything is easily accessible. Even we get the data and everything. I don't think it's wrong. I mean, see, New Zealand have got nothing to lose. They will just go out there. And yes, I saw their Insta video as well on X as well. Like their training session was quite calm, relaxed. Rachin Ravindra smashing the ballers, dancing down the track. Spinners were bowling. There was relaxed environment. We will see what happens. Mitchell Center was also in the press conference. He didn't say like Pat Cummins, like I want to silence the entire crowd. He just said, I will love to play some good cricket and let's see how it goes. Shanti se aate, shanti se jate hai. That's it. No one says them favorites. You remember any World Cup, New Zealand was said favorites given that tag?
No, New Zealand always loved the underdog stack. And even if we say, if we media and the people in the media say, no, you're playing better cricket than India, you are the favorites. They'll say, no, India are the favorites because they love and embrace the underdog tag, and that's the speciality with New Zealand. So they will take this game as their underdogs. Although the experts might feel differently, with like me, I feel in New Zealand are the favorites, but they will say they are the underdogs, and that's the bottom line for them. And by the way, what Mitchell Sadness said in the press conference was not the same like Pat Cummins said, but he said, "I won't mind breaking a billion hearts to win the title." This is what he said.
So some of the guys like everything. What do you say about the pitch controversy? Like again, same thing might happen. I guess see, it's not about Ahmedabad Narendra Modi Stadium. It's like the people, 132,000, the atmosphere and everything. But your team picks of the how on earth the captains or officials are allowed to have phone on ground? That's a big question. Like why ICC is tolerating it, like so much data can be exchanged. I'm telling you officially, you must be getting, I'm still not using that word, I'm controlling myself, but so much data can be exchanged, like everything gets stored. अगर मैंने पिच देख लिया तो मुझे पता चल गया क्या होने वाला है, बस बात खत्म हुई वहां पे. What to say?
Yeah, definitely. The data can be exchanged, everything can be known. It is risky, but ICC is allowing it. It's happening for the last, even Pat Cummins did it in 2023. Mitchell Sadner just following his Australian captain suit. Same. It becomes a bit of a disadvantage for the home team, actually, the whole actual home team India. But yeah, I think we're going to be in for a good game. What I don't want is a one-sided game. I want a similar game to Mumbai, to the game that we had in Mumbai, and not like Calcutta where it was a one-sided game. That is what the hope will be from all of us. So that two good teams give it their best and then let the better team on the night win. That is what we want. We don't want a
Yeah.
situation where, yeah.
Yes,
We
and
don't want
actually,
a
if you
situation.
see the last subcontinental finals, 2012, it was in Sri Lanka. West Indies won it quite easily, 30 odd runs they won. Sri Lanka never was into the chase. 2014 also Sri Lanka won it quite easily against India. 3 or 4 overs are remaining. And 2016,
Yeah.
England, West Indies, two overseas teams. They all, it was a last round thriller. See, last three subcontinental finals, even Dubai one was also a one-sided one that also chased it
It turned
very
out to be
easily against
one-sided.
New Zealand. So it is a one-sided. So only one final was going to the wire, Ben Stokes, Brathwaite, and all thing. But if you ask about my prediction, no, I vote personally from my bottom of heart. I want New Zealand to win. See, they don't get the finances. Something might change for them. They are about to launch that new league. That is also not fine. There's not nothing yet. Their New Zealand CEO just got resigned. He was told like don't get into the franchisee tournament and all these things. But things will change for New Zealand if they win. I will be very happiest if New Zealand win. India, I mean, okay, I will be happy. Gautam Gambhir will secure his post for another 18 months, 16, 18 months, like ODI 2027 World Cup and everything.
I
But
think coming to, yeah, you
silver win.
completed.
See,
Let's say about Gautam.
yeah.
I'll say about Gautam. You completed?
Yeah, but yes, see, they need a trophy. See, they work so much hard. It's like a people, all of them are around 26, 27. Only Dan Mitchell is of 34, 35. Right? Santana is 30 to
Yeah.
33.
Yeah,
Santa
yeah,
was of
yeah.
2016. Santa was of 2016 campaign as well. In that phase, they were at semifinals. 2021, they were at
Yeah,
finals.
yeah.
They are doing
Semi-finals.
their work good there, but there is no Kane Williamson player. But Ravindra can play that role. Even Mitchell can get a promotion. It's simple, but if you ask about, if New Zealand wins the toss, bat first, go for old school cricket, get 180, 190, you can defend. Don't go for chasing. Whichever team will say we will like to chase, they will lose. Go for old school cricket. The Ahmedabad pitch, it will bounce and come, stop and come, bounce, stop and come. Three things I'm telling you. Ball can misbehave a lot. Dew will be there, but there you have some extra things as well. You have got two extra breaks for the game, 6 overs, 14 overs, 8, 14 overs, whatever it may be. But on a personal note, I want New Zealand to win. New Zealand cricket will get a boom if they win. Their players will feel that they belong to with New Zealand now, because see, Finn Allen is on casual contract, Devon Conway is on casual contract, Team Safford is on casual contract, Lockie Ferguson is also, a lot of players, like 6 to 7 players are on casual contracts. So they will feel like we have something to give for the next generation. मतलब कहते हैं ना, अंधेरी से भी छोटा है न्यूजीलैंड. देखो मतलब फाइनल में आते हैं. आपके कलकत्ता से तो बहुत छोटा होगा, मेरे औरंगाबाद से आसपास होगा. But seriously, like they are very small country, island we can say, small population. but New Zealand should win it. It will be better for the game. India, even if they don't win, they will get the recognition. Fans will post on Twitter, X. No offense, Elon Musk on X only. I also have my account on X only. Like they will say well played, but no one will say well played to New Zealand. They will just a couple of posts will be there. It's important for New Zealand to win. And I think I'm getting a picture in front of me that New Zealand have the cup in their hands. It's important for them. See, they won Test series 3-0, ODI series 2-1. T20 series they lost very badly 4-1, but they won one game. It was good for them, for the moral support. But they have calm captain. Actually, a lot of leadership group of people is there. Phillips is there. Phillips also said openly, I would like to captain New Zealand. Daryl Mitchell is there. And also Rachin Ravindra can also give his data. James Neesham, 2019 heartbreak guy present there. Lockyer Ferguson. It's a good youth. India is perfect. No, हजार time India जीतना चाहिए देखा जाए तो आप क्या कहोगे?
Yeah, so coming back to, as you were mentioning about Gautam Gambhir's job, to be honest with you, Bharat sir, since India has reached the finals, even if they lose the finals, Gautam Gambhir's place is secure. The only way Gautam Gambhir would have lost his job, and I'm going on record, if India would have been knocked out in the Super 8s or maybe in the semi-finals. The fact that he has reached the finals, in case even in India, things go upper niche for India, Gautam will come in the press conference, okay, we've lost the finals, but I am the coach who won you this. I am the coach who won you that. You know Gautam Gambhir more than I do. Anyway, so coming back to the prediction, yeah, New Zealand winning. I won't even also mind. See, my first love is India. There's no doubt about it. But my second favorite team in this tournament has always been New Zealand. Silently, I've been praying New Zealand to be in the final and to have an India-New Zealand final from day one. I never said it on air because I felt that Australia, South Africa, and people would have jumped on me. Australian and South African people would have jumped on me. But I always prayed for an India-New Zealand final from the get-go. But I was not sure whether we'll get it because possibility to ये भी हो सकता था कि India and New Zealand could have met in the semis, for all we know.
Yes.
So everything was up in the air, but I always hope that if things go and align everything, let's have an India New Zealand final. This is what I always hope from the get-go, and I've got it. So for me, I'll be a win-win situation at the end of the night because someone will win, someone will lose. But yeah, for me, first preference is India, definitely, because India is India. But if New Zealand wins, I won't be too disappointed. I won't be too about it. So I won't predict, like you are doing. I'm a bit confused who's going to win. It's absolutely confusing at the moment because there's two pictures coming. One picture is showing me Sky is holding the cup. The next picture is showing me Saturn is holding the cup, and it's just going from here and there. That's what is happening at the moment in my visuals. So I think it could be a tight contest. It's what I'm fearing, or not fearing. Sorry, I'm envisaging that we could have a tight one.
How it goes, like the picture see, it's an early start, right? It's a 7 p.m. movie, and just wait for some hours. The match will start. Fasten your seat belts. But one only suggestion and advice for our ICC chairman or the committee which take decisions, though, we would have loved to see the final on 15th. One more week of a World Cup would have been good. Like we saw 3 matches per day. It was quite exhausting. Like we didn't used to remember when the day got started and when night came. Like it's not like we aren't used to that many matches. We are used to 6 to 7 matches per day. But that's another time zone, another teams, another not one competition. 1 week could have been good. Like that flavor would have been in the March. And yes, IPL also coming. Just 20 days now. 28th. We are still waiting for the official confirmation.
Yeah,
Bengal
tentative date is
elections.
28.
By Bengal elections, Tamil Nadu, and also Assam elections, 3 state
Assam.
elections, major state for all the parties and everything. That's why we are waiting. But that doesn't matter now. India versus New Zealand is that's most important. But let's say like Ahmedabad, like not good memories. Like India recently played Test match against West Indies, right, at Ahmedabad. India
Yeah,
quite won
test
quite
match against
easily.
West Indies they won.
Yeah, it was quite one-sided only. But see, Gambhir has that extra aggressiveness, and Rahul Dravid had that calmness. It's a difference between both the players. Huh? Coaching also things. Arshadip also, you go with him wide off stump, Yorker ploy and everything. Actually, he got lucky while bowling 3 wides. Akshar Patel took a breathtaking catch, but if he could have dropped that catch, then the game could have got more interesting. Ifs and buts don't matter in cricket. But 250, you don't score that every match. But one thing is for sure, no matter what happens, even if India loses or wins this final or not, Surya will be relaxed. Like he got captaincy absolute from nowhere. Even if you have noticed, Ayan, like Surya is so much relaxed into the field. Like he just smiles all the time. Chalo, I got captaincy. No matter what wins, Hardik will play, Sanju will play, Rinku will play. Okay, Rinku wasn't a part of. Anyone will stand up. Why should I? He only played in the
Yeah,
first match,
yeah.
USA, where
And
the bowling was very, very,
in the
very
field
inexperienced.
setting, yeah, sorry to interrupt. Field setting, maybe Hardik Pandya is doing all the groundwork. Like he's
Yeah,
helping in setting the field. Hardik, yeah. So basically,
Matlab,
it's a situation like I'm going to go there for the toss press conference, but field में कोई और करेगा captain.
field में कोई
We
और
see in ODI
करेगा.
cricket. ODI cricket में आप देख लो, Shubman Gill is captain for the sake of it, or KL Rahul is captain for sake of it. It's Rohit and Virat only doing
Virat
everything.
and Rohit are only doing the hard work and everything. But MS Dhoni also present at the semi-final. One KD. We have to
I
see
heard
whether.
that he's also heading to Ahmedabad. MS Dhoni.
And also, I've also got to know Prime Minister is also coming for the match.
No, he's not. He's not. He's
No,
unlikely to
he's
come.
coming. No, 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 wait. He's coming to give the trophy, like just like 2023 final. He will come
But
at
what
the
he'll do
end.
is, yeah, he'll not come at the start because he knows if he comes at the start, it might be bad luck for
Ha,
India. The match khatam ho jayega, then he'll enter. Here comes the
yeah,
Prime
then he will
Minister.
give the trophy because he did at the same 2023 and also at Wankhede, our Maharashtra CM Mr. Devendra Fadnavis was also present with his family. Yeah, so it was quite a big gathering there with people coming at. So expect a lot of fireworks. But see, one thing is for sure, whichever teams decides to chase will lose. I'm telling you, New Zealand, even if they get 170, they can win. They have the bowlers, they have everything.
Yeah,
Pressure
yeah.
will on to India no matter what.
Actually, Ahmedabad, if you look at it, is not like we say Wankhede is a chasing ground, Calcutta is a chasing ground. Ahmedabad can act differently on a different day. It can
Yeah,
be a chasing ground, but you can defend the title. So defend the total. Sorry.
yes,
Yeah.
defend the total, and the ball will stop, turn, and bounce. See, I'm taking three terminologies here: stop, turn, and bounce. So it will tough. That India South Africa match repeat can happen for the second innings. I'm telling you, Adam Markram took early wickets. Ishan Kishan got everyone. Panic can happen at both the camps. Whichever team will hold the nerve will win it. But there are some talks going on that Kyle Jamieson will come for James Disham, but I would say keep Jamie Disham. He won't play next World Cup. No, he's already 36 now, and also doesn't play ODI cricket, Jamie Disham. So just make use of his experience and all these things. The only member present from 2019, that heart-wrenching match, James Nisham. But one thing is for sure, Ahmedabad will be very excited. Tickets are also very rising from anything. Like we
Yeah.
don't have Ayan from Ahmedabad, but we have heard a lot of stories from the ticketing sales and all these things. But one thing is for sure, cricket should win. And I'm saying it on air. If New Zealand win, then only cricket will win. I'm telling you. See, you're having so many back-to-back T20 World Cups, 2021, 2022, 2024, 2026. I would say have a T20 World Cup after 3 years now. बहुत बढ़ रहा है मतलब there is no time and now after this ODI T20 World Cup immediately our focus will be to WTC and ODI World Cup 27 16 to 18 months gap so it's a good gap. Why not have T20 World Cup after every 3 years cycle? It will be good and remove that Champions Trophy. I would say it really doesn't make any sense. You're just taking that window, but that won't happen. It's already decided. Next tip is coming. But I last word. Who's winning? India or New Zealand? You have to say this time. Who's winning? India or New Zealand? Come on, say it.
I'll give you two answers. Can I? Heart India, head New Zealand. Let's see who.
So let's see. Actually, it is often said we don't have heart. Only brain only decides whether it's heart or brain. Saying that, but I'm backing New Zealand for the betterment of the game. Nice guys don't finish last. They
Yeah,
win the
fine.
trophy. 2026 is important. But if India get to a rolling start, now they will win. It's simple as that. India's openers left
Yeah,
lay
if
for
India
pressure.
batting first, and as you said, even if India bats first and gets to 180 plus, then it's a problem for New Zealand.
Yeah, you
Then
see,
then it will depend on Tim Seifert and Finn Allen again to give them the start. And in case they fail, and then it's a problem.
old school cricket is still best. Get runs on the board, and you have won the game. Pass. Half job is done. Half is left. Okay, then we will be back with our remaining members for the review. Very late at night. Stay awake and everything. Post presentation. After that, we will connect. It will be a humdinger of a contest. Black Caps should lift a trophy. See, the blazer is also black, by the way. They will win it, but this is of orange, so it's a mixed one. Ayan is wearing black, so anything can happen. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Stay tuned with us at Gold World. We are covering every 10 overs article as well, so stay tuned. It's going to be amazing. But just 1 week more should have been the T20 World Cup. 2.5 months IPL is coming up. In that context, I'm saying. So thank you everyone. Bye.